My daughter was having a blast at camp, so I yanked her out without explanation. I didn't stop to sign anything or talk to anyone. I just walked straight to her cabin, found Gracie sitting on her bunk writing a letter home, and said, "Pack your bag, we're leaving." She was only 10, but she knew my serious voice. She didn't argue, but one person did. "Everything okay, Miss Carter?" asked Shane, one of the camp counselors. He was new this year. Everyone said he was helpful and friendly, but something about him made my skin crawl. He was too charming and too eager to be alone with the kids. He had a reputation for being great with children, but I didn't like the way that phrase hung in the air around him. And the second he appeared behind us in the cabin doorway, that bad feeling hit me again. "This isn't a good time," I said, stepping between him and Gracie. "We're heading out." He didn't move. "I could walk her to checkout for you." "No," I said. "We've got it." I zipped Gracie's duffel shut with one hard pull, grabbed her hand, and started walking fast toward the parking lot. I kept checking over my shoulder. Shane wasn't following, but I didn't trust that would last. My phone buzzed in my pocket. 3 missed calls from another mom, Jenna. That only made the urgency worse. She never called this much unless something serious was going on. "Mom, what's happening?" Gracie whispered. "Stay close to me. Don't let go." 2 nights ago, Gracie had mentioned that Shane gave extra help to girls who felt homesick. She said he sometimes let them stay late at the arts shed when the other counselors went to dinner. I had brushed it off. Camps were full of quirky adults. Yesterday, another parent group chat blew up with vague concerns. Someone's daughter said she didn't like one counselor's games. Someone else said there were weird schedule changes that hadn't been approved. Then a rumor about a girl changing cabins quietly. None of it sounded like proof, but now with Shane appearing behind us so suddenly, in a place he wasn't even assigned to be, I couldn't ignore anything anymore. As we reached the car, my phone rang again. I answered. "Are you at camp?" Jenna's voice was tight. "Yes, we're leaving." "Good. The director just sent an alert to parents. Someone anonymously reported inappropriate behavior. They're investigating, but they won't say who." She exhaled sharply. "You need to get your daughter out now." "I'm already on it," I said, pushing Gracie into the passenger seat. "We're pulling out." But when I turned the key, a figure stepped in front of my car. Shane. His arms spread slightly, like he expected me to stop and talk. I rolled down the window just enough to be heard. "Move, Ms. Carter. I think this is a misunderstanding," he said, smiling in a way that made me vomit a little in my mouth. "If you're worried about something, we can sort it out inside." "No," I said. "Move." He took a small step closer to the hood, and then another voice cut through the tension. "Shane, step away from the vehicle." The camp director marched toward us with 2 uniformed officers right behind her. A cluster of counselors and parents followed, drawn by the commotion. Shane froze and said, "Officer, I don't know what she's implying, but You need to step back now," one officer said. "We've reviewed a statement and evidence from earlier today." "What evidence?" Shane snapped. The director lifted a tablet. "Security footage from the arts shed." "This is ridiculous," he said, voice cracking. "Those girls are lying. They make things up." He quickly turned toward Gracie and lunged at her. Before he could get close, I instinctively punched him in the throat. He started coughing and grabbed his throat but got zero sympathy from anyone. "Turn around," the second officer said. "Hands behind your back." Right there in front of parents, staff, and half a dozen campers peeking from behind their parents, Shane was handcuffed. Gracie wrapped her arms around me and looked up with a silent thank you. That was all the recognition I needed. I never sent Gracie back to that camp.